quick booth tour for the New York ABAA Fair 2019. Starting at the top, so to speak, Daily Citizen. One of the wallpaper edition printed after the fall of Vicksburg by Union troops on found type from the press. Heavily reprinted, very few originals known to remain. Front case is H.P. Lovecraft, Roger Ebert's teenage zine, Stymie 2, smattering of miniatures, a couple pieces by Tim Schwartz, Digital Resistance, and his kind of brilliant response to the Kindle dropping photos in his edition of Modern Methods of Book Composition, in which he coded software that redacted all of the print, all of the type, and left only the pictures. Finnegan's Wake, cut apart, cut into strips, and then knitted together over about 3 years. Complete text, start to finish. She kept the pieces in order as she cut them. So it's actually sort of page 1 to the very end in order, but knitted back together. Propaganda matchbook stamps, Japanese during World War II. Thomas Parker Williams' Voyage 2, 120 inches long on Tyvek hand-painted sea scenes. Christina Amato, mounted miniature bindings. Rico Sudo's wonderful sort of bento fabric design, bento box book art piece. Early conversation cards, sort of proto tarot cards. Manuscript material, early unusual bit of computer swag there in the back, stack of discs. This case is all Artist Books book arts. Inez, Mindy Beloff, Melanie Morrow, new work from Nancy Lober, Maureen Cummings in the bottom, Mary Habner, Karen Rendell, Jamie Murphy's Darklight, work from Gabby Cooksey, Russell Moret's new book, another by Jamie Murphy, his 9 Silences, Helen Hebert, 50 Revolutions, bindings by Kate Holland and Tracy Rutledge and Aaron Fletcher. Sorry about the glare. Tim Ely, Shelf, and then some. This is one of Tim's newer ones, TX8. Gabby Cooksey, more Helen Hebert. Across the top we have Jamila Sabota, wonderful Gordon Gano letter that predates the release of the first album and includes the full lyrics of Violent Femme's debut album as it was reproduced. This is the original that was reproduced into the liner notes. A set of execution photographs. Again, Jamie Murphy, Carolyn Trant, Josie Pinzon, the photographer, Real Story of Superheroes, which is she photographed New York immigrants in superhero costumes and then detailed how much they sent home a month, etc. So, interesting, timely piece. Reverend Pettibon, One Tree, just Maca Press. Lolita, another Kate Holland binding, and Kathy Abbott's Zephyr Ladd. Sam Feinstein, and Julie Stackpole bindings. Gabby Cooksey's new Beatle book. Michael Kutch. Tatiana Persero. More mounted bindings by Christina Amato. Sorry. New binding by Aaron Fletcher on 2001. A box, an enclosure with a coyote bone over the other box, and then the binding. She needs to be opened. Tamili, Lexi, punctuated weaving, hand set. Think ASCII art in lead type. Tim Schwartz. More work by Thomas Parker Williams. Reason, Belief, Truth, and Revelation. And Dan Kelm's Templum Elementorum. Come to the back case. And across the top have early political posters, pin-up of acetate, spun aluminum bra, sort of industry humor, early Earth First poster, and Rock Against Racism, the Australian tour poster. Interesting quasi-occult using Agrippa to consider coffee.
I don't quite.
Occult generally. De Crozy, Lives of the Necromancers, Book of Werewolves, Vampire, Vikram and the Vampire, Ceremonial Magic, originals for a series of funeral urns, bodies of the book, Thomas Gatewood maquettes for forbidden photographs, bits of this and that around sex, death, and the devil, zines, unpublished spanking manuscript, because why not? Brilliant Pettibon piece set up on tour poster for San Diego concert. This is the print ready for the insert for My War. Pettibon zine series, brothel matches, early book on flagellation, owned by the man responsible for the modern police force, so to speak. Bindings, Sonia Sheets, Aaron Fletcher, Julie Stackpole, Sean Richards, Sam Feinstein, Colin Urbina. The last two is Sam Winston's Dictionary Story and Scott Weil, Essentious Press's Consider the Lobster, David Foster Wallace. Gabby, Aaron, and Sonia Sheets. Lorena Vasquez's Exit. More Helen Hibbert. Ken Campbell's Tilt, work by Richard Minsky. Karen Randall and Julie Stackpole. More Karen. Maureen Cummings, new work, Secretary. And Jessica Spring. And that's about it. If you can't make it, I hope this gave you a taste of what we have going on here. And let me know if there's anything that you want information on.